here back with another Splinterlands video. So this is going to be part 3 of my War Seminary Gold beginner training tournament. In the last one, I believe we left off, I was 8-1 with 2 battles that didn't get played. And we won both of those. One with my opponent fleed, and the other we just won straight up. So now we're going to talk about round 2. Just a little refresher, you should go back and watch the first 2. There's really great information. You can watch me build all of my teams. I talk through each lineup before I put it in. And yeah, so we haven't played any games yet, but we're 10-1. So we have a chance to push up this leaderboard. We go over the details in every single one. So this was 4 when I entered. Remember, I enter all of my tournaments before I go into Diamond League. So I didn't pay the 60. I paid the 4 because I was in Gold League. So I'm going to get a pretty good multiplier here on my SPS, you know, assuming I keep up a decent win rate. It gets harder in the second round just because it's, you know, a lot of the pool gets cut, right? So now only the best of the best, the people who won a bunch of games, advance. So the average opponent that I'm going to play is much more difficult than what I was playing in the first round. But you never know. So again, gold rules, let's get into it. We'll play probably like 5 or 6 battles depending on how many we actually get to watch. And then I might make a part 4 depending on how it goes, which will show the results. We have 8 hours left, so you can see about half the battles have been fought. So we'll probably see a few of them, but we won't see all of them. All right, let's get into it. Enrage, poison. Okay. So I always like to go Kitty Fire here for a couple of reasons. Forgotten One is a must. And it's just modern cards with no reward cards. That's important to remember. So I can't play the Alamo Cambio. Normally I would play the Gelatinous Cube in the wild format, but I can't play that right now. But it is important to remember that. As always, I'm going to build it a little bit and then I'll sort of explain my thinking. I actually might try something different here. Because of the enraged, what I'm thinking is I toss these 2 guys out here. I'm going to put this guy in the back so he'll draw sort of the taunt attacks. He'll heal himself. Let's see. Put him here just in case. So basically what I'm thinking is I'm going to draw their attention to the Mycelic Slip Spawn. The poison is going to affect these 2 guys, which is going to enrage them, so they're going to hit for way more. Queen Mycelia to just provide some shield and also heal up the Slip Spawn a little bit. And then I like to put the Kron in there because it's self-healing, so you know it'll take the poison and then it'll dish it right back. Chaos Agent I'm just tossing back here just in case they have a big sneak play or something. There's no real reason. Just he's the best one monster I want to put down here. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're not going to get to watch that one. All of that talking and we won't even get to see it. If it's an interesting battle like I think it's going to, I'll put it somewhere so you guys can see it. Alright. Sneak. Divine Protection. Again, I'm basically always going to use Kitty if I have the ability to do so. I really like playing the Vigilator in this for obvious reasons, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to in this one. Venari Knifer at the gold level when it gets backfire is really great to put in the back line. I think this might be what I rock with. Yeah, I think so. So my big risk, the risk that I'm taking here is that because of the divine, the holy protection, I don't have a lot of attackers, so if they put out a ton of monsters, I might run into some trouble. I really only have these two guys that are attack based. You know, this guy obviously attacks 4 times in this rule set, but if they put someone with thorns back there like I did, then I might be in some trouble. So I know melee attacks are going to come to the back, which is why I put the Venari Knifer with the thorn. So if he does get hit, he's also going to have 8 speed with the backfire, so decent chance of some dodges, and he'll send some backfires back. And then Void Dragon in the front, because it has the phase, the flying, the void. So I know melee attacks aren't coming to the front. Magic attacks are going to come to the front. There's very few magic sneak plays, and I don't think there's any that could be possible in this rule set. So the phase and the void, and then also archery, right? It's pretty easy to dodge. So let's see. Don't get to watch that one either. All right, slow start. At least you're seeing sort of, or hearing how I would normally set this up and what I'm thinking about. Now, hopefully we can get some actual gameplay in this next one at least. All right, this one I'm going to have to click around a little bit. Normally in this set I would go water, but it's not an option. So I want to build it around a tank. Again, I'm probably going to go here for a couple of reasons. But I am going to see all of my options. I know I'm going to play Kitty. If they're going to keep giving me Kitty in tournaments, again, I'm trying to not do as much Kitty content because I know that everyone has it. But in the tournaments, when there's, you know, SPS on the line, you know, I'm obviously going to play Kitty. So I think this is what I'm rocking with. So I want to be fast. Yeah, this is a pretty solid lineup. There's no like full strategy to explain. It's just some of the best cards I can put out right now. Let's try it. I'm not really trying to do anything in particular. Obviously going against Jotun is tough. But what's nice is all of that's going to be focused back here. And my Goblin Tower, which is going to take the blast damage, has a bunch of shield. So it is going to take a little bit extra for their archers to get through the Goblin Tower than if I put something else back there. So I am glad I brought that. We'll see. I mean, it's obviously tough to beat Jotun. We are going to be faster, so we're going to get a lot of attacks off. Yeah, if we can continue to like split up their damage, that's going to give us the best chance to be successful. These misses are good. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put it on 2 speed. Normally when I'm playing by myself, I play on 3. But for me to talk through these matches for you, it's obviously better. Yeah, we're going to be fine here. We're just too fast. You know, all of our attacks are happening before theirs, so we're moving guys to the front. Ends up being a pretty easy win. And they won't even kill one of our monsters. We all survive. Nice. Alright, first one you guys get to see is a win. Do a couple more. This one's tricky. So what I want to do is cleanse my front monster. So I have to pick what monster I want to cleanse. Probably Demon Shark, right? I think that makes the most sense. One thing I do want to check is there a better cleansable monster on fire? I don't think so. Yeah, no. So I definitely want to do blue here. I believe, yeah, here's the cleanse monster. Now it's a little tricky. Bring the Angelic Mandarin's a good idea. So bringing the Angelic Mandarin basically because it has a chance to heal itself. So, you know, if all of their stuff is going frontline and the Demon Shark can stay alive, the Angelic Mandarin will just heal itself in the back line through the poison. So that's why I want that there. Now here's the tricky part. I think I'm going to put the Medallion Guardian here. Basically my thinking is I want to make sure the Demon Shark stays alive for a couple of rounds. Because that's basically my strategy, right? Cleansing the Demon Shark, keeping the Demon Shark alive. So if they put out a ton of damage, I want to make sure my Demon Shark stays alive long enough for the poison to kill their backline damage. So the Medallion Guardian, again, it's not doing any attack, it's not going to live very long, but it'll give me, you know, maybe 1 turn, maybe 2 turns of healing and a repair, just to keep the Demon Shark alive. And because of commons, I can't play my 0 mana, let's try it. We do get to watch this one, which is nice. Yeah, they're probably going to toss out a Demon Shark. So very, very, very similar. But let's see. The difference is I have Kitty. So I'm going to have a heal that lasts. And they're not. Right? Because we both brought the Medallion Guardian, who's going to die to poison. I think we're going to be fine because of the Kitty heal. But we'll see. Again, because they did bring more damage than I did, but it's not going to survive long enough for, you know, and obviously they could miss and I can't miss, so that could potentially swing the battle one way or the other. But yeah, so we both have cleansed Bracelet. See, there's a miss, which obviously helps me. Yeah, I just think my heal from the Kitty is going to be the difference here. Yeah, let's see if my Medallion Guardian did okay. Oh, my Angelic Mandarin gave the triage to the Medallion Guardian. I hope it gives triage to Excelf on this one, because I want that one. I want him to stay alive. Because once he's the only backline monster, he'll just keep healing himself. And they're going to have a situation where that happens. Okay, good. So now I know that my Angelic Mandarin is going to survive. And there's Will 2. Oh, so yeah, the good thing I brought the Angelic Mandarin. It gave me exactly what I needed. Yeah, we're going to win because I brought the Angelic Mandarin and... not the Angelic Mandarin, the Venar, who's the repair heal monster that I almost didn't put in. And the Angelic Mandarin giving that a heal is what won me that game. Or the heal and the repairs. It's so funny, you can put out such a similar lineup, but, you know, obviously Kitty helps, and then, you know, certain positioning or like how triage works on a specific match can make the entire difference. Alright. I think Death has the flyers that I want. Oh yeah, the Pellicore is a rewards card, so I don't have access to it. I think I'm gonna go here. The shield obviously helps in this case. I'm tempted to bring the Deep Lurker. I think I just want to get out more stuff. I'm going to do a similar setup here. Yeah, this is going to be my setup. It's basically, hopefully I can't get through the Bakjira. Bringing heals, repairs. Again, Medallion Guardian's going to die, but it'll give me a couple turns of it. Phantom of the Abyss, the Albatross heal, these two are going to survive. Hopefully an Angelic Mandarin just keeps healing itself so that that survives. You know, not a lot of flyers when you sort of take away neutrals and only modern cards. So that's what I'm going with. Sort of a little bit of survivability play. See if they did something similar. Nope, not really. So they do have the healing albatross, which makes a big difference in these games. But they don't have any way to... The stuns could be annoying. They're not attacking the back line at all. I don't think they're going to be able to get through the Bakjira, to be completely honest. So I think we're going to be fine, because eventually they're going to lose... They won't lose all of their heals, but they'll lose some of their heals, and 4 damage from the Phantom of the Abyss I think is going to be too much. But, gotta play it out to see. But I think we have this one. Even if they were stunning them, I don't think it would matter. It might take a bit because some of their healers that aren't flyers, like their Mordali Guardian, has to die for me to be able to do enough damage, I think. Yeah, obviously if they got a ton of stuns off, it might make a difference, but... Yeah, because eventually, once they're down to 1 healer, they can only heal for 3, and my Phantom of the Abyss will be doing 4 magic every single time, so we'll be fine. Stuns are definitely annoying, but the stun monster is going to be done after this round of Earthquake, so we don't have to worry about that. Again, the Angelic Mandarin gave a heal to my Mordali Guardian, so it kept it alive for a little longer. Which is nice. So like theirs is going to be done on this turn, and now they've lost their double heal. Yeah, we're going to just slowly whittle away and win this one. I'm going to speed it up to 3 just because we know what's going to happen now. They're not going to be able to get through my Bakjira, and they can't fully heal through my Phantom of the Abyss. It's going to be a slow death for them. Actually, next turn, we'll get through the... Oh, nope, sorry, I forgot about that attack, so it'll be a little quicker than I was thinking. There we go. Streak keeps going. 6, so we'll do 1 more, I think, and we'll stop it there, and then I'll do a next part to hopefully update you on some of the battles that we entered you didn't get to see, and then also sort of wrap up the last battles of the tournament. Alright. So I want to be faster than them because of the blast, so I want to hit first and do a ton of damage. Normally here I'm looking... What stinks is, again, I don't have the reward cards because the Pellicore Bandit here would be exactly what I would be looking to play. But I am going to start with Void Dragon. Deep Lurker. So I want to hit their back line with Deep Lurker, especially if they don't nerf my attack at all. It's going to hit for 5, the main target, and then 3, and then hopefully 3 if they're guys in the middle. So we'll be doing a ton of damage. Now, what I want to do with these last guys, a couple of options. I could bring the Angelic Mandarin again for some healing. I think I'm going to do that actually, because the Deep Lurker, people are going to take some blast damage, so hopefully the Angelic Mandarin can heal up the Deep Lurker. Let's see. So they only have a level 4 Kelia, so they won't have fully leveled up cards. Their 1 shield is annoying, for sure. They did something a little similar. I mean, they did the exact same thing, except they don't have Kitty. They went with like an actual attack tank. It's actually going to be faster. Ooh. I'm going to need some dodges, I think. The shield made a big difference. Wow. We're going to lose this one. See? And that kind of goes to show you it doesn't necessarily matter the level of the cards, right? Like, they just had a better strategy than I did, even though, you know, they were greatly overmatched from a card perspective and, you know, a summoner perspective. The shield that Kelia brought threw me for a loop there. That's a tough one for me to lose. We're not going to end on that one, though. All right, so we got the snipe ability. Watch, I'm going to keep losing, and I'm going to have to never stop the stream. So I like the Curse Windiku here because I know any magic attack is going to go to the next person. So that's a good play because I want to take advantage of melee attacks having to hit the front. This is an option. Actually, I want to bring Riftwing. I mean, not Riftwing. I want to bring the Spirit Hoarder. So if the Riftwing gets pretty high and he's getting hit with some snipes, Spirit Hoarder, 1, might be able to heal it up a little bit, and 2, providing the blind, because it's a pretty evasive monster. Especially, you know, Life has the archery play with General Sloan, so if we see that, this is going to be playing the Riftwing with the Spirit Hoarder would be a really great combination. So we're going to try this. So they went Death as well. Interesting. So they do have some Archer. So hopefully here. So what's annoying? Yeah, so the Lyra the Dark is going to get rid of the Spirit Hoarder unless the blind kicks in, which I'm not expecting. So we'll lose the blind. They have a lot of damage. We might be in some trouble here. I don't know, actually. I think we'll be... this might be close. We gotta see. Gotta go back to 2 speed. So nerfing their archery. Oh, wow. Oh, she has the snare. I didn't even think about that. So I talked about this in the last... Oh, wow. They just hit every single shot. See? And sometimes these games come down to a little bit of luck, right? Like, I had blind flying on this guy and just hit every single shot. Nothing I could really do. So we're, you know, we're obviously in the trouble. You know, like I don't land a poison there. Just tough breaks. Again, don't land another poison back-to-back ones, right? Spirit Hoarder should be gone. I mean, the supply runner should be gone, but no poisons from Dr. Blight. Another L. We're going to play another battle. I mean, this is going to get really long if I can't win one out, because you got to end on a win. I mean, this is how I get trapped and I like don't stop playing all day, because can't end on a loss, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, I got to win a couple in a row, and then, oh, well, you know, I can't end on a streak, and then you just end up playing the entire time. Well, loving this right now, actually. I'll explain it once I fully get it all set up. At least what I'm thinking. Okay. So just obviously going for a big archery damage play. I've made a video on these rule sets before, but basically you don't want to be the one who sets the health standard, specifically in low mana Equalizer. Like these monsters are made up of sort of their attack, their speed, their abilities, and their health, plus shield. And so I want to use monsters that their power comes from not their health, because hopefully he plays someone with massive health, and then my monsters get to benefit that while still having their like big attacks and abilities. Like the Lens Master is a perfect example, right? It has 1 health, but now it's going to have more health, and then it's going to have 2 attack from the General Sloan. So we actually might have set the standard there. They went with another. It's starting to become more and more common. I probably shouldn't have made a video on it. But let's see. I think we should be fine here. We just have so much damage. Again, the shields from Kelia is annoying, That's why I always like to default to Kelia. That one shield can make a huge difference. But let's see. It'd be great if we could get some dodges, but it doesn't look like we're going to. Luck hasn't been on our side either. That's probably like, that's what the most frustrating yet sort of like fun part of this game is, right? Is like, I can't land a poison. I don't know when the last time I landed a poison with Dr. Blight is. We might be in some trouble here. It's the shield and then not landing poisons is, and you know, they land a poison. There's a poison. But yeah, I think we're in trouble. The shield makes a big difference. We got a miss there, which is nice, but if he lands a poison here, it doesn't matter. Didn't land a poison. It might make the difference that I have my Dr. Blight in the back and he didn't. Is that going to matter? Big poison. He landed a poison too. All right, so basically it's going to come down to... Oh no, we lost. Another loss. Wow. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Just going to keep it rolling. You're going to end up watching all of the battles here. It's really frustrating when you get on a big loss or a losing streak in a tournament because, you know, it's just less and less SPS that you're going to get. All right. I'm tired of dealing with the shield, so I'm going to go a mainly magic play here. Oh, I don't have all of the magic monsters that I would normally want. So you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. The shield's just too powerful. That's why Kelia is the most expensive Chaos Legion summoner, as it should be. Giving all of your monsters this shield makes it just a huge difference. So kind of similar to other things we've seen here. Yeah, keep the Zenith month alive. Dr. Blight does its thing. I'm bringing a cleanse. So assuming they bring a Dr. Blight, hopefully the River Nymph can cleanse my Zenith Monk and keep it alive for longer. All right, so they're doing a magic play, so I wonder if I get beat by my original play here. That would be a bummer. We should be fine. They have a lower level Dr. Blight, so it's not going to gain any health where mine is. So if it comes down to Dr. Blight, we'll be fine. Yeah, we're good here. Finally back on the winning track. So the next part's going to be shorter because I had to play all of these battles. That's why I brought the cleanse. What's annoying is my Zenith Month will go before it's cleansed, so it's not going to heal. So that's something you got to think about too, is the timing of the moves. But actually getting rid of the Affliction helped the Murdalia Guardian give it another turn. So it actually was beneficial. Now that it's not afflicted, it'll be able to heal itself. Then it will get another heal. So the cleanse and the heals actually worked really well. Cool. Easy win to end it. We sort of stopped the bleeding on that really bad losing streak we were on. We were losing to some summon. I mean, it goes to show you, like, I was losing both times. I had higher level cards, better summoners. They just had better strategy and tactics than I do. You know, that's a big part of the game. You have the best cards in the world, but if you put them in the wrong order, you know, you're not going to win every single time. All right, so I'm going to stop this part there. Only 2 battles left. So what I'll do is I'll play those last 2 battles, and then I'll also show you the ones we didn't get to see. I know the first one that we entered, where the Poison and the Enrage, was a fun one because I did the 2 double strike monsters. Yeah, I'll definitely want to show you guys that. All right, so a little disappointing. We had the 3 losses in a row, which obviously hurts. But we got some wins too. 14 and 4, 17th place with a couple battles to go. So right now we'd be in line for 30, but obviously we have a chance to work our way up here potentially if we keep winning. I mean, it would be an almost, you know, what is that, like an 8x? Yeah, almost an 8x. A little bit under an 8x of my SPS. So obviously I'll take that return any day. All right, that's it. If you learned anything new, it'd be awesome if you could like and subscribe. Building closer and closer to the 1,000 mark, which is our initial goal for the channel. It'd be awesome if you could help me get there. All right, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.